So my name is Karim Maksi. I'm also a student of Fertilizer Science and Technology Master at the School of Agriculture, Fertilization and Environmental Sciences. And I want you to tell me, do you recognize this logo? Okay, I see some smiles. Those who recognize it, can you raise your hands, please? Okay, there's a lot of people here. So McDonald's, it's a very, very successful company. It has around 40,000 restaurants worldwide in 2020 with a turnover of 19.21 billion US dollar. Now, let's put aside McDonald's for a moment because I'm starting to see some hungry faces. And let's meet Bilal and Muhammad. Bilal, it's a young Moroccan farmer here at Bengrir, at Hamna region. He has the will to evolve his farm, but he has always been telling me that all his knowledge comes from his ancestors. So whenever he's trying to conduct something, he always ends up by losing some money. And let's meet also Muhammad. Muhammad is such a great guy. He has a lot of money and he wants to invest in the agriculture sector, but he don't know anything about agriculture at all. Beside this, we have the problems. There is the urgence to increase food production. Scientists have stated that by 2050, we need to double our production. Also, the number of farmers decrease each year because the new generation living in the rural area are always immigrating to the cities. And finally, we have the average yield gap between African countries and USA or Europe, for example. We can take the example of corn. In African countries, it's around 2 tons per hectare each year. And for the same period and the same area, we have 12 tons in USA, which is a difference of 600%. Here, besides of the needs, problems, we saw an opportunity. This is why we are proposing to you Octopus. Octopus, it's a startup that provides the know-how of farming based on expert knowledge and technologies to have a bigger production, thus higher benefits. And we are targeting farmers and investors with enough range of lands, in other words, more than 5 hectares, and also with enough money and tools to develop themselves. As I said before, McDonald's is a very successful company, and what they are selling basically, it's the know-how to produce tasty burger and in a very fast way. So first we have to acquire this know-how to farm managing. So that's why we need the best expert knowledge in several fields as water management or soil scientists. Also, we need the best technologies as drone or intelligent artificial. Then we have to develop our own customized softwares of agriculture management. And finally, we need to develop strong partnership with the companies in agriculture sector as OCP for fertilizers. We want also to focus on 3 points. The first one is very important. It's to always be available and ready to listen to collaborator issues. The second one is to increase food production. And the final one is to build a brand power. My vision is in maybe 15 or 20 years, we will all say that when we will hear Octopus, we will have this idea of a very good farm with a very high quality product. My impact will be to increase farmers' revenue and situation, increase the yield by increasing quality and production, lower the bad environmental effect, create more jobs and farmers, and finally, the opportunity to educate indirectly the farmers. My business model will be to charge the soil price for the farmers at a very low cost. Then I will conduct some research about the soil and what is the best crop to produce and the best way how to do it. Then I will share a contract with the farmer with some provision of benefits, and if he agreed with that, he will give me part of his benefits. We have some competitors, but as you can see on this table, they are all focusing on one point on agriculture. But in Octopus, we will follow up the farmers from the beginning, from the soil analysis to selling their product. We conducted a business model Canva, where I can highlight that I really need some very strong partners, and where I highlighted the cost structure and the revenue streams. Of course, if I want to test my idea, I need to put assumption. We have a lot of assumption, like the farmers are not ready to share their information. If you ask a farmer, how much did you make last year? He may not answer you. Or, for example, we can see that there is a huge communication barrier between us and the farmers. It's like they are talking another language. To see if these assumptions are correct or not, I conducted an MVP experiment. Also, I'm working on two things right now. The first one is to develop a software where there is all the tools to help the farmers. It can contain geographical information system or how much fertilizer inputs. Also, I want to conduct an experimental farm to show the farmers what they can get if they follow Octopus. I did also a remote consulting with Bilal, where in direct exchange WhatsApp messages, and I am expecting some feedback from him and results. My expectation is to work with 1 or 2 farmers for this year. Then I will go to 10 farmer by 2025. And finally, I will speed up to reach maybe 100 farms by 2030. Why are we the best team? We are all coming from different backgrounds. There is here Yahya, there is me, I had a bachelor in quality control and biological analysis. Also, Yahya have a very deep knowledge in agriculture. And Maurice, he has a certain level of knowledge about water management. And finally, we have Umayma, that she has a great background in coding and robotics. For the needs, we will be very glad if you can network us to people that can provide us advices as experts in agriculture field, or salesmen, or also people that can provide us funding to launch up the startup. Also, I believe that we, the students of SF, can impact the world in a small or large scale, and our efforts will never go in vain. Thank you so much.